Hi everyone, this is Misha from Made Up Research, and today we gathered here to check out the new Balea skincare line. You know, I love Balea, I love the DM drugstore, and every time they launch some new skincare, I'm curious, to say at least. So when they launched this new Balea Be You line, I was very intrigued and also kind of confused. So let's talk about it. In total, we have 3 products in this line. And based on the packaging, you can probably kind of tell that this was maybe targeted more towards younger audience, let's say. The main thought behind this whole line is to simplify your skincare routine and give you some effective actives to take care of your skin without, overcomplicating it. Of course, it is very affordable as everything they usually launch, and the whole line is fragrance-free and alcohol-free, which is always nice. Now, except for being insanely cute, we do have quite a few actives in these products, so let's just get on with it, right? The first thing I want to talk about is the Balea Be You Jelly Cleanser, which matches my shirt so well today. Oh my god. This is supposed to be your everyday gentle cleanser that removes any makeup residue, SPF, and any impurities. It shouldn't be used around the eyes, and you get 150 milliliters in this cute little tube. So, the packaging, very cute. The effects, sure, it's a cleanser, I like that. Now let's go to the ingredients. Now in the ingredients, we have several interesting things. First of all, we have lactic acid, which is an AHA, which is a surface exfoliant. So this is an exfoliating cleanser, which is going to make your skin, maybe a little bit more sensitive, definitely exfoliated. What we also have in this is kaolin. Clay. It's also supposed to regulate sebum production, make your face a little bit more matte. Also, bisabol, which is anti-inflammatory and soothing, as well as coconut water, which I couldn't really find what the hell is that supposed to do. Now, my experience with this is a little bit like up and down. Like first I was fine with it. The issue is that I, in general, don't really get along with AHA cleansers that much. So this one I was a little bit skeptical about. I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it. Maybe it's going to help me, brighten up my skin or something. It's not bad. I do quite like the texture. It is jelly. It is lathering really nicely. It does cleanse your face. It does have that like smell to it when you have something with lactic acid you've had for a little too long maybe. It does have like the very sour smell. And I don't really like that. Just in general, I don't enjoy that. For me, it's like an alarm that is telling my face back off from that. Like, that's not going to do any good for you. And I was like semi-right. It wasn't the best for my skin. It did break me out, but I think it may be like issue of the whole line, not just the cleanser particularly. The one thing that really did bother me though was that my face was just feeling like a little bit raw. Like it wasn't dry, but it was feeling almost like a bit scratched. Like I cannot explain it. I even have a video of the effect after I cleansed my face. Like it was just, especially in these areas where I kind of suffer from a bit of redness, it felt almost like if I scratched my face on a carpet. Like it was not pleasant. And this cleanser was making it way, way worse. Every time I washed my face with it, it would just get red and not very nice. So I wasn't really super happy about this one. Maybe if you do have issues with like acne and you really need your AHAs to be in your routine on the daily, help you with your face, this could be for you. For me personally, no. Like this was not doing me any favors. Now, let's continue with the serum. The serum is called Glow Serum with Hydro Complex. What does it mean? Who knows? The serum is in a glass bottle with a pump. I do like the packaging a lot. You get 30 milliliters of product, pretty standard. Very affordable as usual, and it's supposed to be like your perfect everyday serum for both day and night. Now, it is promising brightening your skin, hydrating it, softening it, and it is not suitable for sensitive skin, according to the website. So again, a good thing to know if you do have sensitive skin. I don't think this line is going to be for you in general. Like, it's probably not for you. Of course, I thought, you know what, my skin has been using all kinds of actives, so let's just get to it and see how it goes. Now, what is in it? In the serum, we have niacinamide, we have a derivative of azelaic acid, we have glycerin, betaine, panthenol, and lactic acid again. So again, you're looking at an exfoliating product. AHAs in your serum is something you can do, of course, if you want that kind of exfoliation. Again, me personally, AHAs in a serum, very rarely do they work for me well. But I was hopeful, because I trust them. I trust their formulas. They have been making some amazing products lately, so I thought, you know what, let's go get it. Now, this was quite an experience. I do think the texture is very interesting because when you put it on your hand to apply it, it is very thin. It's almost like water. It just kind of squirts out of the pump. But then when you put it on your face, it almost feels like this barrier, like this layer of something like a film. It's very weird. Like I didn't expect that. Not super unpleasant, a little bit surprising, feels a little odd. But overall, not too bad. What was pretty bad was that my skin just wasn't feeling it. Like I got some pretty bad spots in a few days. I don't think you can see them now, but I have like a pretty big discoloration patch right here. This was causing my skin to like go red, be warm, and not really break out, but I had these like red spots in places. So definitely wouldn't recommend it for sensitive skin, that's for sure. But even when you don't have sensitive skin, like I don't have that, I think, it wasn't really doing me much favor. And I was using it every day. Like I was trying to be really thorough with it. And after a week and a half, I just had to stop. I do exfoliate on the regular with both AHAs and BHAs, just to be clear. So like this wasn't specifically like the case where you're not used to exfoliation, you get back to it and then your skin starts like purging and stuff. This was not the case. So I was very surprised at like the amount of reaction my skin got. So again, I wasn't really too happy about it, but if you are looking for an exfoliating serum with a very thin texture, or maybe if you do have a very different skin concerns, it could be nice. But I'm honestly not entirely sure like who is this for. If this is supposed to be for someone with acne, maybe. I'm just having a hard time placing these products, to be honest with you. Another thing is that I probably wouldn't use an AHA twice a day in my serum, you know, both day and night. I just don't think that is something I would ever do. Let's look at the last product. This is the Balea Be You Moisturizer with SPF 30. This one is probably my favorite product from the whole range. You get 50 milliliters of product. It's a daily moisturizer with SPF 30, nothing too complicated. It should protect you from sun damage and reduce sebum production, so you know there's going to be niacinamide somewhere in this. What I love about this one is the packaging. It has a really nice pump. It is a nice and liquidy SPF. Now the ingredients in this, we do have the chemical filters. We have niacinamide, vitamin E, glycerin, hyaluronic acid, panthenol, and that is everything. So you have a very nice hydrating, you know, protecting, calming SPF. I do like this. I think it is a nice SPF. Is it the best one they ever did? No, definitely not. It is a little bit more on the glowier side. If you like your SPFs to be glowy, if you don't mind a little bit of an oily feeling, this will be really nice for you. I don't really enjoy that much. But that being said, it's still pretty nice. I do like that it's like conveniently packed together with moisturizer, so you can just put it on in the morning and not go like 2 steps. I think that is very intriguing for a lot of people to cut back on the amount of products they have to use. So I'm fine with that. And it is a nice moisturizer. Just when you use it under makeup, you have to really wait for it to absorb fully. Otherwise, it's just going to be a bit like oily and a little bit just all over the place. So for me, this is nice when I'm not wearing makeup, when I'm just chilling at home. I don't mind it at all. And if you like a glowy look, I think it's going to be great for you. So overall, as an SPF, I don't mind it. It is nice. It has a very liquidy texture. It's very creamy. It is easy to apply. It doesn't give you a white cast. Overall, a nice fluid moisturizer slash SPF. I appreciate that. But now let's talk about the line as a thought, okay? So I think this was a little bit more targeted towards people with acne and also towards people who want to put actives in their routine without putting much effort into the, you know, making up the routine. Now, I'm not saying any of these things are wrong. Like, it's not wrong to simplify your routine. It's not wrong to create products with actives. I'm just a little bit confused about, like, if this is targeting a younger audience, do they need this much AHA in the formula and the azelaic acid and everything? And is SPF 30 enough to protect your skin when you use AHAs, you know, twice a day? Those are things that I was kind of just like confused by, to be honest. And I did message Balea on the Instagram asking them about the percentage of the AHA in the formulas. And they told me that it's a company secret. So I guess we'll never know how much is actually in there. Just based on the smell alone, I feel like the cleanser is going to have a higher percentage. But still, like if you're sensitive to AHAs, I would not recommend these two. You can get the SPF. It's okay. They have better ones anyway, but it's okay. The serum and the cleanser, I don't really think so. It did make my face sore, red, burn, breakout. I don't know. Like, clearly these products were not for me. That being said, I don't think they're bad, and I don't think it means that they're not for you. So just I'm putting the information out there, what was my experience. I'm not trying to bash the products or say like bad stuff about them. I'm just saying they really weren't for me. So if you sometimes feel like my recommendations fit your skin, maybe just avoid this line altogether and stick with their usual products, which are really good. And they also have azelaic acid, and they also have exfoliants, and they never broke me out like these did. So there's that. Yeah. I've been buying their skincare for so long and it's been so effective. But this line really, I think it kind of like missed. I just don't know why. I just don't understand the motivation and the use case, I guess. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Did it work for you? Do you feel like I missed something? Do you feel like it wasn't for me at all and I shouldn't have been even testing it? I kind of think that now, but too late. I already tested it, so I at least wanted to give you my opinion. And that is everything, I guess. So yeah, like this video if you enjoyed this little honest skincare session, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!